Captain's log, extra parts, 032409. We managed to make it to Vega Colony mere moments before the Borg. We even made brief contact with Administrator Willa Post. Our warning was short, but we got through. The Borg began the systematic assimilation of the entire system, starting first with jamming communications. Our warning allowed for a few already crewed vessels to leave the planet, but the Borg probes had engaged them immediately. Luckily, our ship might be old, but the extra parts weapon systems are substantially better than when the fleet engaged the first cube at Wolf 359 so many years ago. After rescuing the civilian ships, I took an away team down to the surface to help with the evacuation. I made contact with the Administrator. The Borg managed to bring online a surface-based jamming system, stopping us from beaming any more survivors off-world. We had a few pattern enhancers, the capital, which allowed us to break through and get the Administrator off-world, but it wouldn't be enough for the hundreds of innocent civilians still hiding in their homes all over the colony, waiting to be assimilated. We had to take the jammer down. It was easy to track the power source, and Flores did a fantastic job dismantling the Borg jammer with a few photon grenades. Now, with hundreds of civilians aboard ship, our priority was to head to the nearest starbase and get these people to safety. While attempting to leave the system, our worst nightmare came to pass. A Borg cube dropped out of warp. Alright, engage full impulse. I guess we have to be out of combat to use full impulse. But look what it does to your stats. Like they drain out. Oh.
All life forms will be assimilated.
A cube? Guess it's our time to go out in a blaze of glory.
Try to get their shields down and prepare for Warp 5. Hey! Or not! Abort! Get us out of here! We get to live another day!
Great work! Now, let's finish!
Where's the fleet? Oh, there they are! Admiral Quinn was impressed with the crew's first day. He offered me command of my own ship. Actually, he offered me 2 ships. A newly retrofitted Centaur class. Okay. But I've gotten quite fond of the extra parts. And I think I'd like to stay capped with this ship for a while longer. It seems he's already got a job for us. To take us away from the front line of the Klingons and away from this Borg mess. Once repairs are completed, we're heading to Vulcan. Be a nice change of pace. We could use an easy mission for a little while. Aye, sir. All right. We're on a babysitting job to some Vulcan ambassador. Extra parts. Want to beam up. That's cool. I normally don't like MMOs that focus heavily on instancing, but the beaming in and out and having your starship, it just kind of works for STO. Like, it doesn't break that immersion, other than the fact that we're hitting load screens every time we do it. That take forever. Warp to sector. I like that I can go back to Starfleet Academy if I want to. Warp to sector space. Set a course for Vulcan. Warp 5. It's as fast as we can actually go. That's how old this Miranda is. It's top speed.
My friend sacrificed so much to secure peace with the Klingons. I bear the responsibility for the consequences to him and his crew. A thought that troubles me to this day. The hope was that this alliance would last forever. It did not. The Klingons have chosen war. The Federation is doing its utmost to protect its borders and the billions of innocents who call this space home. But I fear that this conflict may be our undoing.
Spock. Oh, rest in peace, buddy. We gotta bring peace to the galaxy with the Klingons. Fruity Moy. That is a lot of stars. Oh yeah, the Vulcan system's got 3 suns, doesn't it? It's neat. Enable astrometrics. Disable astrometrics. Where is Vulcan actually at? Ah, there it is. Enter the Vulcan system. The true voice of civilizations. Which one did he voice? Was it 4? It's a busy system. Just a casual Jem'Hadar ship next to me, it's fine. Captain, we've arrived in the Vulcan system. We took the liberty of contacting the ambassador's aide when we arrived. T'Pel says that the ambassador has certain arrangements that he prefers when traveling. She would like to go over them with you. Would you like me to put her on the main view screen? Indeed, on screen.
Greetings. Thank you for agreeing to escort the ambassador to Pachem. Ambassador Soka is currently attending a ritual to honor the end of the Call Red holiday. He will be done soon, but the ambassador is hesitant to use transporter technology. His bias against the transporters is not logical, but I have come to accept it.
Bones thing. That Galaxy class did the separation. The USS Yamato. That's not the Yamato. I mean, it was a Galaxy
class. I believe that
but...
Sokat would be much more comfortable traveling by shuttlecraft. I have received clearance for you to land near the ambassador's location. I look forward to meeting you in person.
Okay, let's board our shuttlecraft.
Starfleet shuttlecraft. This is Vulcan Orbital Control. You are cleared to land at the requested coordinates. Welcome to Vulcan. Please enjoy your stay.
Welcome to Vulcan, everyone. And our shuttlecraft. Every good episode of Star Trek starts with a crashed shuttlecraft. It's almost weird that one's landed safely. I love that I basically just made me, but instead of glasses, I've got Geordi's visor. How many shuttles did Voyager lose? Quite a few. And hell, they lost like 2 Delta Flyers as well. Ambassador?
Welcome to Vulcan. Do you have any questions?
Tell me about Pachem.
Pachem is a small world near Andoria. It is sacred to our people. There have been Vulcans on Pachem for centuries. In 2152, the ancient buildings that housed our monastery were destroyed by the Andorians.
This is that planet. So in Enterprise, this place, so this was before the Federation was a thing, right? Starfleet was barely in its infancy, and the Vulcans and the Andorians had a really uneasy peace. Basically, they had a neutral zone, and where there's these old claims on this one world. The Andorians were super militaristic, and they kind of went back and forth.
Situation still evokes anger on both sides.
Captain Archer put a stop to that shenanigans. The Andorians, they're also part of the Federation.
It was a failing in our logic that led to conflict with the Andorians. We have corrected our error. After the Federation was founded, a group of Andorians, Vulcans, and humans rebuilt the monastery as a symbol of peaceful coexistence and cooperation. Since then, a group of monks has lived there. They study the ideals of Sirach.
Are they spies? They've been spies before.
Do you have any questions?
What business do you have there?
My business is my own. If you must know more, I require a meeting with the abbot. He will not use subspace communications. So if I am to receive his counsel, I need to meet with him directly.
For a Vulcan, you need to tone it back like 4 notches, pal. I'm just your Uber driver.
Do you have any question?
Capella? Can this trip wait until Saban changes his mind? Why would it Captain, I regret to inform you that we have come to an impasse in completing your mission. Allow me to explain. As you know, the gem is sacred to the Vulcan people, and access to it is strictly prohibited. Ordinarily, this would not present any difficulty, but Savin, the leader of the order that maintains the monastery, has chosen this moment to illogically refuse to grant Ambassador Solkanth permission to meet him. This is most abnormal. Can this trip wait until Savin changes his mind? The Ambassador has considered going to the Council to request that they overrule Savin, but the process will take some time. I wonder why Savin won't grant the Ambassador permission. The Ambassador, I'm afraid, has spent too much time off-world. I've seen it change him. His interactions with other species have grown easier over the years, but our own people have become more challenging for him to deal with. Perhaps you could speak to Seven. I know he's a great deal of respect for Starfleet. I'll go speak to him.
Peace and long life. Do you seek knowledge of the ancestors?
No. Soket says you won't permit him to visit Pachem in the monastery.
Sarketh accuses me of abandoning logic, But he is the one refusing to explain his reasons for wanting to go to Pachem. The planet is sacred. Our ancestors walked those paths. They found understanding and serenity in its quiet. When I am at Pachem, I feel more at peace than any place else in the galaxy. Pachem has been touched by outside influences in the past. The Federation is at war. Now more than any other time, we must protect this refuge.
Oh, okay.
Do you seek knowledge of the ancestors?
Is there any way I can persuade you to allow Sokat to visit Pachem?
I will permit it if you will pledge to me, on your honor as a Starfleet officer, that you will protect Pachem from harm. Sokath says his reasons for wanting to speak to the Abbot are private. I will accept that, but only if you are with him. I know I can trust Starfleet. Please, protect Pachem from any who would violate its sanctity.
You really don't trust him, and you want me to stick with him on his private conversation. Yeah, I can do that. That's the only way that this is gonna go down. I've spoken with Saban. Why doesn't he trust you?
How should I know? He is a small man with small concerns. Thankfully, he has listened to reason, and our journey won't be delayed any longer. I am ready to leave now. Is the shuttle prepared for departure?
Let's go. Tend to that matter. Oh, yeah. I'm leaving with the captain to board the shuttle. Peace and long life. He even did the Vulcan salute. Yes, Ambassador. Have a safe journey. Live long and prosper. Let's get on the shuttle so we can get this mission over with. He must be from the Mirror Universe. He is, like, oddly ragey, isn't he? For a Vulcan. He must be a Romulan. He could be a Romulan. I'd believe that. Let's go.
Starfleet shuttlecraft, we have logged your flight trajectory, and you are cleared for departure. Live long and prosper.
After all of the action, it's actually kind of nice to have a story-driven return to the bridge mission. Little diplomatic relations. Depart the system. Let's head to Pachem. Set course for Andorian space. Warp 5. How far are we going now? Setting a course, warp 5. We can get rid of this. Please go away. Please piss off. Thank you. Oh, that's it. We're here. Wow, that was really cool. That was not far away at all. Oh, we went from Vulcan to Pachem. It's like literally next door. Begin. See, here's the thing. That would have been like a 2-week journey with the Enterprise's warp drive, which is weird because we go the same speed as the Enterprise, warp 5. That was like a big deal. And in this game, it's like, boop, right across the street. Yeah, shuttle could have easily made this trip. We could have just stayed on the shuttle. Plot a course. We already plotted the course. Begin the mission. Sir, picking up unusual energy readings in the system. Should we scan the system before we take the ambassador's surface? Agreed. Sensors to maximum. Begin scans. 1/4 impulse. Balls. Klingons. Red alert!
This is Captain Katak to all Klingon vessels. Target their warp drive. There will be no escaping our vengeance this time.
Like hell. Open fire. Reinforce the forward shields. Let's get those shields down with a tachyon beam. There's nothing more Starfleet than that. Torpedoes away. That is one dead bird. Switching to the next one. Keep the forward shield. Okay, drain the shields. 4 seconds. And give them the good news. Absolutely love the space combat in this. It's so good. Torpedoes away. Captain, we're being hailed by the Klingons on screen.
Cease your fire, Captain! Perhaps today is a day for words. My fellow captains were blinded by our vengeance toward the shapeshifter aboard your vessel. They have died with honor.
Excuse me?
But if I am to die this day, then I would prefer to regale the halls of Stovokor with the tale of that foul creature's death.
Shapeshifter?
Ha! So even the mighty Federation has been fooled by the beast. Your guest from Vulcan is not as he or she seems, Captain. They are an Undine. They put on a false face and try to control us.
Undine?
But we Klingons know better.
Oh, species 8472.
We will hunt them down until the last of these honorless dogs die screaming.
You got any proof?
Proof? Ah! Allow me to stick a blade in its belly while I look it in the eye while it dies. That should be proof enough, even for Starfleet.
I'll take that into consideration.
If you wish the honor of the kill yourself, then it is yours to have. So long as the Undine dies, I will meet my death with eyes wide open and victory in my heart. I await your decision. Close hailing frequencies.
Consult your bridge officers. Yeah, what's the plan here? Is there any way that we can identify whether or not he's actually Vulcan? The Undine are a species that was first encountered by the crew of the Voyager. Catalog them as species 8472 because of 7 of 9. As the Klingon commander indicates, they are indeed capable of shapeshifting. Additionally, they possess telepathic abilities that aid them in infiltrating the culture of other species. So he actually could be an Undine. I'm afraid that is a conclusion that we cannot rule out, Captain. I could conduct a test to determine if the ambassador is who he claims to be. Unfortunately, that would violate the ambassador's immunity. His diplomatic immunity. Tactical situation. Undine are physically superior to humans and consider anyone from our dimension to be an inferior life form. Their vessels are more than a match for the Borg. They represent a great threat to Starfleet. Yeah. Where is the ambassador now? Still in his quarters. Sir, I recommend sending a security detail to detain the ambassador until we're certain of his identity. That would also give away our hand, but the precaution... I agree. The Klingon vessel is awaiting your response, Captain. Engineering. Thoughts? The Undine come from a dimension known as fluidic space. Yeah, it's weird. They use quantum singularities to move into ours. I'm afraid much of their technology still remains a mystery to us. Most of it's biological. But one thing is for certain, it's not to be underestimated. So why use a Starfleet vessel? I can't say, Captain, but as an Undine are virtually unknown to the Beta Quadrant. My guess is that they're aiming to conceal their presence here. And the Klingons? What the Klingons are saying could be true, Captain. The Undine are in the Beta Quadrant. It might just be that the Klingons sniffed them out before us. In this case, the enemy of our enemy is a friend. Call the ambassador to the bridge and open a channel to the Klingon vessel. Let's settle this.
My patience is growing thin, Captain. If you lack the stomach to slay the beast aboard your vessel, then any Klingon here would gladly do it for you. I'd hate for you to stain that pretty Starfleet uniform with Undine blood.
Generous, but unnecessary, Captain.
Then the beast is slain? Makar! Very good. Perhaps you've the heart of a warrior after all.
I didn't slay them, I arrested them.
Let's look upon our enemy, and tonight we will dine together as warriors and drink to the honored dead.
I present Admiral Seketh.
Captain, I take my meditations very seriously. Why have I been summoned to the bridge?
Accused? Meet the accuser.
Alive? You're a fool, Captain! Strike now before it's too late!
Not without proof, Attack.
You want proof? Then lower your shields and allow me to beam over. Once the Undine's blood coats my blade, you'll see it for what it truly is. A Grint hound in tarred clothing.
Ambassador, allow me to explain.
There's no need, Captain. The situation is not difficult to unravel. My concern lies in the logic of you entertaining this Klingon's meritless claim.
Meritless, but not unreasonable.
A most illogical conclusion. Allow us to examine the facts, Captain. You have a crippled Klingon vessel, whose captain has made unsubstantiated claims that I am an Undine, a species that is known to both the Federation and the Klingon Empire as a considerable threat.
Thus a reasonable consideration.
Potentially, but only if a great many other factors were to be true. Is it not much more likely that the Klingons have, in the face of defeat, instead sought to exploit Starfleet's desire for peaceful resolutions to conflict in order to repair their vessel and renew their assault?
Status on the Klingon vessel. Weapons are inoperable. Warp drive still offline. Wait, I'm detecting an energy surge. They're engaging their cloaking device. Red alert. Lock weapons.
A true warrior strikes without mercy, Captain. I only hope to teach you this lesson personally before the Undine does. We may not be able to best your vessel, but a Klingon knows many roads to victory. The beast may have evaded my vengeance for now, but I can still ruin its plans here at Pachem.
Fire! We've lost sensors, Captain. They're gone. Scan the area. Captain, I'm detecting energy signatures on Pachem's surface. They're in the vicinity of the monastery. They appear to be transporter signals. Life signs indicate they're Klingon. I'm taking away team down. Bridge officers, you're with me because we can't just send a security team. Shall I accompany you? No, it's way too dangerous.
A wise precaution. Though I admit I am eager to see my people safe, I will await word until the monastery is secured. And Captain, let not my journey here be for naught.
Away team to transporter room 1. That guy's super sus. Beam down. Oh, look at us with our full away team. With all kinds of abilities. Whoa, they have all kinds of abilities now. Photon grenades, target optics, battle strategies, ambush. Why do you have so many cool things? I have a grenade. I do have a pulse rifle now though, which is pretty sweet. What's up? Captain, we need to secure the area and then make our way towards the monastery, which is located at the top of the hill. I'm reading multiple Klingon patrols between us and the main building, sir. Recommend we proceed with caution. Defeat the Klingon patrols blocking your path to the monastery. Stay alert. We need to find those monks. So it's turned into an episode of Get wrecked. Loot, it's the Federation way. I don't think that's how the Federation works. I feel like we've watched 2 different Star Treks. There's like a suppressing fire mode and then a action dive. So normal left click is a 3-round burst. Right click is this. I thought Pachem was like a lifeless moon. I believe this game's epitome is we come in peace, shoot to kill. Yeah. A bit. Like, I like that there was some build-up for this mission, though. We're talking to the ambassadors. We're getting a little bit of lore. You're probably gonna get... Holy crap, there's a ton of them up there. Ah! Okay. You guys are getting a nade. Ah, you didn't die! Is this loot? I like loot. Please, go to the monastery entrance and seek the abbot. I'm glad to see that they didn't shoot you guys. Because Klingons may be all about honor, but once they go to war, they don't give a shit. The only honor is in victory. They will do some nasty stuff. That whole warrior poet thing goes to hell as soon as a war is declared. They'll kill civilians in Bloodlust. They don't give a damn. They had mortars in Deep Space Nine. What in the world? Oh, I'm scanning. Meet the waveform. Okay. No! Some kind of, what? Gas? Minor regenerator can treat minor injuries, officer injuries. Oh, this was the thing if we lose, we get injuries, right? Suppressing fire! I love how random that looks. Incoming message. Sir, we've received an alert from Vulcan. T'Pel says she must speak to you immediately. I'll patch her through.
I have terrible news. Vulcan security forces have discovered the body of Ambassador Soketh. They have determined that he was killed by a phaser blast at short range.
He is an Undine!
His remains were discovered in a stasis chamber hidden in a cavern beneath the Ambassador's residence. The Ambassador on your ship, the one that I have been working for, is an impostor. You need to be very careful. This impostor was able to fool Soketh's closest associates for months. He is crafty and very patient.
Finding one of these things is going to be a problem.
Now that he has been discovered, he will be dangerous.
They can infect you. It's a very painful death. Captain, security teams have reached Ambassador Soketh's quarters, but he's gone. They're searching the ship, but... Sir, unauthorized use of the transporter is detected. He's beamed down. The Vulcan government is requesting that the impostor Soketh is detained and returned to Vulcan for questioning. However, he's used the transporter and erased the logs. I have a feeling that the imposter's on the planet's surface. I recommend you locate him immediately. We'll find him. Also, can't they go invisible?
Such emotion on your face. I see now my deception has been exposed. Pity. Capturing the abbot so we could replace him as well would have been beneficial. But we are strong. We will prevail. You are weak, and the weak shall perish.
Yeah, there it is. Set phasers to kick ass. Where is he? Where did he go? There's the music. I was like, where's the music? Team? Oh no, they're not following me anymore! I'm falling back! Oh, I set him to passive. Shit. There you go. Open fire. I'm gonna punch him. He's running! All right, how the hell do I gave you guys one order one time and now I can't get you to follow me. There we go. He ran away. Recommended you return to extra parts and search for the Undine ship. You can find Undine and take him to the back to Starfleet. Beam us up now. He's running for it. I'll fight him in space. Yeah, still the ground combat's just as derpy as ever. Set an intercept course to the Undine ship. So the extra parts doesn't have the armament to handle Undine attacks. Starfleet reports that it's sending ships to assist us, but they're about 60 seconds out. We have to hold them until reinforcements arrive. Defend our ship against the Undine. Whoa! Oh shit! Those plasma torpedoes hurt. Crap! Oh crap! Oh crap! All right, switch to a defensive. We need to survive. Rotating shields, evasive maneuvers. Engineering, give me more power to shields. It's actually working too. That's awesome. I haven't used that yet because I haven't had to. Give him some torps. We need to watch out for another one of those heavy hitters. All right, with power to shields, we seem to be able to hold pretty well. 15 seconds until reinforcements arrive. All right, time to turn. Give him a little bit of the forward. Actually, give him starboard. Can't do anything to this thing. Try to lower the shields. Nothing. Hey, there's the reinforcements, including a Galaxy class. Nice. Give me speed. And let's get into the fleet. Oh, it wants a piece of just me. Okay, I'm gonna need that UI on. Engineering, get the shields back up. We've got 69% hull damage. Hull breaches multiple decks. Torpedo away. I haven't even changed the difficulty yet. Nice. I love seeing that Galaxy class. Maybe we'll go for a Galaxy class. That's a refit Enterprise over there. The Kirk. The Kirk has arrived. All right. The shields are getting low. We're on the right side. Let's give him overloaded torpedoes. No, he turned. They went into the shields. Damn. Keep those shields up. Gotta get out of there. Let him hit the aft shields for a bit. Yeah, the Kirk is a refit. A refit of a refit at this point. All right, let's boost the shields. Or get some maneuverability, and we're gonna pop in. Drop some, torpedoes, and get out of there. Put the power into that rear shield. Okay, the Undine are no joke. All right, get some power into the front shields. Full power to weapons. We're going for the damage. At 10 seconds, ow! Port side shields are down. Rotate. 2 seconds. His shields are down. Overloaded torpedoes, go! All right, balance out the shields. Balance out the shields. Start pulling away. Let him hit the port and the aft. Shields are down. Hit the frickin' Challenger. I wonder if all of the Galaxy classes can do saucer separation. Come on, come on, come on. I want those fancy torpedoes so we can go in and finish the job. Shields have to be down for it, though. All right, here we go. Base of maneuvers. And... not yet. All right, that was way more fun because we actually took damage that time. I actually had to balance the shields, change my directions, make sure the damage was hitting the right side, time my torpedoes. Felt way better. Downloading the data now, Captain. Incoming message from the Challenger, sir.
This is Captain LaForge of the USS Challenger.
Yeah.
Glad to see we made it here in time to lend you a hand. Perhaps you'll return the favor someday. LaForge out.
Oh, tell me we're gonna run into Geordi more. Don't tell me spoilers, though. Okay, we gotta get alongside the Challenger. There it goes. Challenger just took off. That was Geordi! Epic. Too much nostalgia. I'm overwhelmed. We've recovered the final data transmission from the Undine vessel, as well as a sample of the organic material that was used to create the ship. We need to get all of this back to Starfleet intelligence. They may be able to decrypt the message and tell us more. Part of the system. All right, let's head back to Starbase. Let's see what the Undine are up to.
20 ships in range. This
What?
is Dana Brott of the transport SS Azura. Please help. Warp core containment field down. Radiation flooding ship. Communications and life support failing. Cannot eject warp core. Need immediate evacuation and assistance. Please help us.
Shit. Okay, dead ahead. Let's go. Warp 5. Well, that actually is Warp 5 too. I think you just said it. Yeah, Warp 5.56 is my maximum speed.